RM sleeve, no diamonds are needed. Floors are heated, so be it, so be it.
Hello from 2K Sports. Let's see some of the numbers here for Luka Doncic.
And he's been outstanding offensively as of late. These last 5 games, he's been a beast at the offensive end. A different level scorer than he had been earlier in the season. Let's see if he can keep it up.
A look at the opening lineup for the Orlando Magic. Suggs and Bane team up as the backcourt. Banchero and Carter Jr. make up the front court. And it's De Silva in at the 3 spot. And for Los Angeles, Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. Marcus Smart out there with LeBron James. And it's Ayton in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, after the Magic traded away Dwight Howard back in 2012, seems like they spent about a decade in limbo, Grant.
That's so true, B.A. And once they finally committed to building through the draft, the turnaround was pretty rapid, showing the upside of drafting and developing from the ground up.
And so here is Orlando following the score by the Lakers. James with the ball. What a tremendous game he played against Miami. And that one's good.
Once James gets the ball in close, it's game over. Put up those 2 points.
From deep, Bane. Orlando again missing.
3 misses in a row. Still looking for their first bucket.
Doncic passes to James. It's rebounded by Banchero.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Here's Bane. Orlando again missing.
Well, I believe that's now 4 straight misses to start the game. Talk about stumbling out of the block.
And when you watch Reeves, he believes every shot is going in. I mean, he plays with major confidence.
Now here's Bane. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game.
I mean, just a tough start, missing their first 5 shots.
Doncic passes to James. And here's Ayton. He's checked by Carter and stolen by Suggs. Pass to De Silva. Back to Suggs. Here's De Silva. The 3 ball. Sinks it from distance.
Banchero is a willing passer, a trait you love to see in a young star.
The Lakers have gone 3 of 4, off to a nice start. Reeves, the pass to James. And a nice finish on the layup.
You can't start the game much better than this. 4 of 5 from the field.
Pass to Banchero. First quarter of play, and we're about 3 minutes in. Bane, the pass to Banchero. Here's Carter, just 4 to shoot. That's in, coming off an assist from Banchero. Down the stretch we come in the NBA season, Grant. What are the contenders honed in on?
Well, B.A., the biggest priority is to have everyone healthy. Without a full deck of cards, it's very tough to win a title. And, of course, maintaining positive momentum wouldn't hurt either.
Well, it sure didn't take him much time to heat up. Aggressive start.
Here's Banchero. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. The talented Paolo Banchero came up early in the conversation, and he told me Paolo is basically a 6'10" point forward. That presents matchup issues. We'll have to put our best wing defender on him, and even he will need some help. Banchero has incredible skills for his size. That is what makes him so good. Back to you, Brian.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Hayes is checked in for the Lakers. Hachimura comes in for Reeves, then for Orlando. Bataze's checked in for Carter. Wagner comes in for Banchero, and it's Carter in for De Silva. They get it back. Outside Bane. Suggs outside. From deep. Orlando again missing. And here are the Lakers. They're on a 13-5 run. Back to Doncic. Over Suggs. Doncic, no good. Magic trail by 8. Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Pass to Suggs. For 3. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Yeah, and for Suggs, his 3-point shooting has come a long way. since entering the league.
Here's James. Soft touch off the glass. James has got 9 points.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
Carter, the pass to Batadze. Rebound, the Lakers. They're a team with momentum in the midst of an 8-game winning streak.
Well, I think they've found something. I like how they're executing. They're playing with a lot of energy. We'll see if they can keep it going.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now Carter. We saw him with 11 points in his last game. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 6.
Well, it's great to see Suggs become more and more confident as a jump shooter.
Here's James. Ooh, LeBron with the slam.
What an athletic slam by LeBron, showing these young guys how it's done.
Here's Bane, still without a bucket. Batadze with a screen. Bane, no good. And so the first quarter is in the books. The Lakers on top, up 6. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Los Angeles.
Well, yeah, early on, the mid-range jumpers have been an important part of their attack. They're going old school.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
All right, this is how the floor looks for the Magic starting the second. Goga Batadze is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Jevon Carter. Then there's Banchero. And it's Richardson in at the 2-guard spot. As you know, acquiring a big man was a priority for the Lakers in the offseason, Graham.
And that became a glaring need as we saw in their first-round exit against Minnesota. But enter DeAndre Ayton, a definite upgrade, B.A. And we know Luka is at his best alongside a rim-running center.
Magic trail by 4. Shoots off the step back. Banchero missing again. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Pass to Hachimura. Now Kennard, back to Reeves. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Here's LaRavia. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Banchero with it. Hayes picks him up. Outside Richardson. Carter on the wing. He's covered by Reeves. And it's Carter with the 3. Carter's got his first 3 points of the game.
He made the most of that opening, teaching the defense a lesson.
Reeves finds Hachimura. And here's LaRavia. Hachimura, right side. Pass to Reeves. LaRavia outside. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot. Hachimura from long range. Sinks the tray. And the Lakers lead by 6.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
Yeah, sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Some changes for Los Angeles. Smart comes in for LaRavia, and Doncic has subbed in for Kennard. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Pass to Banchero. Wagner with a screen on Smart, and there's a defensive 3-second call. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here, and he shows the focus there, nails the tee. And while they've continued to progress into an elite defense, the Magic knew they had to improve offensively.
And balancing a roster is tricky, B.A. You don't want to lose that defensive identity, but you got to give up something to get something back.
The 3 is up. Here's Wagner, and the dunk by Wagner.
Yeah, great job by Wagner, throwing around that big body on the offensive glass.
Doncic right side. with the floater. It's rebounded by Wagner. Wagner's got 5 rebounds in the game. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
He put a little flair on that one.
Yes, he did. Man, he's a strong finisher, huh? Here's Doncic. Nice finish from Luka.
Oh, my. Tight defense, but Doncic just muscles it in.
And Suggs has got the ball here for the Orlando Magic. They trail by 3. Wagner outside. Pass to Bane. Wagner with a screen on Reeves. The 3 from Bane. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 6 rebounds here tonight. To the middle. Here's Hachimura. And it's slammed in by Hachimura.
Yeah, well, Reeves is a fantastic passer at his position. His selfless attitude is a big reason why his teammates like playing with him.
Now here's Suggs. He's got 6. Here's Bane. Ooh, that's got to feel good. That basket makes him 1 for 8.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
And now a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. And some changes here for the Lakers. Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Larabia's subbed in for Reeves. Then for Orlando, Carter comes in for Wagner. De Silva comes in for Banchero. Now here's Smart. He's scoreless. For 3, James. There, LeBron for 3.
Well, LeBron is a guy who can score from anywhere. He's comfortable taking long-range shots.
Outside Bane. And Ayton pulls it down. Ayton's got his 7th rebound here tonight. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Luka Doncic has studied LeBron James's game for a long time, and now they're teammates. Luka said, "It's a dream come true. I always look up to him. I think we both make our teams better. Our IQ is very high. Just having 2 guys like that on the court helps the whole team out." Back to you.
Quite a tandem. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Now here's Suggs, a reliable offensive contributor, putting up almost 14 a game. From deep, Bane. And once again, off the mark by Orlando. Los Angeles leading by 6. Here's James. Ooh, LeBron, strong like bull.
Yeah, no doubt about it. LeBron is in attack mode tonight. He's looking to score every time he touches the ball.
Tries a 9-footer. And it's slammed in by Carter.
Well, Carter Jr. can be such a force on the offensive glass as he demonstrated there.
Pass to Ayton. Goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Lakers lead by 8.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
From deep, Bane. That shot is off. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. A big difference in shooting percentages. That's why they lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action.
Out in Charlotte, the Hornets are out ahead now against Memphis in the 3rd quarter now, and not a very competitive game. And now taking a look at that first half action, it was a less than ideal start for the Magic.
To me, it starts with their effort. They have to become more active defensive.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. You know, LeBron James has been exceptional here, guys.
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, I'd love to see what they drew up in the locker room, because you're right. He's the problem right now.
All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, a lot of excitement about the upcoming 2026 draft class, but quietly, some scouts voicing early concern about the quality of prospects in the class of 27. Now, there's still time for players to emerge, but expect this to impact the way teams value those picks.
Something to keep an eye on, no doubt. Chomps, thank you for the report. Luka and Reeves are the 1 and the 2. LeBron James out there with Marcus Smart, and it's Ayton in at center. That's the group for J.J. Redick getting going here in the second half. And the basket by Bane.
Well, Bane had one goal that trip. Come right back at them with the 3 of his own.
Oh, Luka, like a bull in there.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Yeah, come on. They're just having their way out there and continuing to press the advantage.
Here's De Silva. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. The 3 from Banchero. Rebound, the Lakers. Ayton's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
They've had a slight leg up on the boards and a big leg up on the scoreboard.
That one goes. Count it. And now it's a 12-point Laker lead.
3 straight buckets to start the half. This is how they wanted to come out and execute.
Out to the right wing. Banchero in the post. Check by James. Just 5 to shoot. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, granted, 6'10", 250. Banchero is a guard in a big man's body.
Yeah, B.A., he has a great handle, which allows him to get wherever he wants on the floor. And the vision to create for his teammates, too. But if you put a smaller guy on him, he plays bully ball.
Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Smart passes to Doncic. Over Suggs. And the shot is good. Dropping it off the front of the rim. 8 points for Luka Doncic.
And there's Luka, one of the most entertaining players in the league.
And so now a timeout called by Jamal Mosley. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Just 10 games left. Let's see the playoff race in the West. Taking a look at the Lakers. Now in second. They look to be in terrific shape moving forward.
I think for Los Angeles, their focus is shifting now to the playoffs. Now, they could wrap up a good seed, and of course, it's a matter of playing their best basketball to close out this regular season.
And slam dunk by James.
They're still dunking with ease. James is a physical specimen.
Pass to De Silva. Now Banchero. It's going to be on LeBron James. That'll be a second foul of the game. There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually, it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Doncic against Suggs. Oh, look at Luka taking the contact and finishing strong.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
And there's the screen. The 3 from Bane. Smart grabs a miss.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
Reeves finds Doncic. Here's James. Book it. He's now 9 for 11 after that one.
I love this game plan. That's 10 points in a row from in close.
And here's Suggs. He has 6. Whoa! Emphatic finish from Banchero.
Ooh, getting up there. I mean, Banchero wants everyone to know he's a threat to hammer it down.
Well, Grant, the Lakers captured the 3 seed last season, but only the 8th best point differential in the West. What does that tell you?
It tells me that they overachieved in the regular season, but a team this star-studded has postseason aspirations as well. That's where they'll look to improve. And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Here's James, and slam dunk by James.
It's like he's doing pull-ups on the rim.
Looked like a schoolyard playground right there. 1.5 minutes left to play in the third quarter. Banchero outside. Pass to Bane. Over Reeves. Bane, no good.
He expects to make every one of those, and we expect him to make them too.
Doncic passes to Ayton. Smart outside. And stolen by Bane. Down low. Banchero. Oh, Banchero throws it down.
Banchero shows off his strength and his quickness on that finish.
Pass to James. Here's Doncic. He's covered by Suggs. Doncic up top. 6 to shoot. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Banchero. Magic trail by 14. There's 31 seconds left in the third quarter here.
Well, he certainly had trouble finding the mark this quarter.
On the wing, Reeves buries it from 3. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
And Reeves is a legitimate threat from outside the arc. He also has a good feel for when to fire away.
Bane into the lane. Banked it in off the glass.
It doesn't get any easier than that. The defense has to play better.
Smart outside. Pass to Ayton. James outside. Now Ayton. He's checked by Carter. A deep 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Lakers ahead, up by 15. And when we return, we'll get the fourth quarter rolling here on 2K Sports. And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Magic trail by 15. Fourth quarter, on the court for the Magic. Paolo Banchero is out there with Mo Wagner. Then it's Goga Bitadze. Then there's Jevon Carter. And it's Richardson in a shooting guard.
So courageous, taking it right to the defender.
Oh, this dude knows how to finish in traffic. Wow. Hachimura in the post. Wagner's on him. Kennard for 3. And another 3 for the Lakers.
Well, he's maybe the last guy you want to give up the corner to. Kennard is lethal from deep.
Yes, Paolo Banchero for 2.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That's on Mo Wagner. And a chance for a moment to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
And they've also been in the zone with the mid-range jumper. The defense has given them space, and they haven't hesitated to rise and fire.
The 17-footer. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Reeves, the pass to Hayes. Now here's Kennard. Nice ball movement by Los Angeles. Hayes finds Kennard. Here's Reeves. It's rebounded by Banchero. Banchero's got 4 rebounds in the game. Richardson, the pass to Bitadze. From deep, Banchero. And it's LaRavia with a rebound.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easier.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Pass to Richardson. Fires the 3. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 15. Here's Kennard. Now here's LaRavia. Defended by Wagner. Reeves, the pass to Hachimura. Deflects the pass. Stolen by Carter. To the inside. Here's Richardson. That's in. Coming off an assist from Banchero. Banchero's got 3 assists now in this one. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. DeAndre Ayton, he's checked in for Hayes. LeBron comes in for Hachimura. Marcus Smart's checked in for LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Kennard. A big group substitution here for Orlando. Carter, he's checked in for Bitadze. De Silva comes in for Wagner. Bane, he's checked in for Richardson. And it's Jalen Suggs in for Carter. Banchero against James. Banchero in the post. 3 on the clock. Rebounded by Ayton.
Well, this period, he's been his own worst enemy, and now he's pressing.
On the wing, Smart. Here's Ayton. Outside Reeves. Doncic outside. Now Reeves. James fires. A thunderous two-hander with authority.
Ayton has always been a solid offensive rebounder, and he's got the numbers to back it up.
Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Now Suggs. Now Banchero. The shot from 20 feet out. Rebounded by Ayton.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
James. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Really feels like they're in control. They've got a big lead with time dwindling.
Yeah, and at this point, the focus is take care of the ball, no needless fouls, and no threes.
Suggs, the pass to Bane. Carter from outside. It's rebounded by Los Angeles. Doncic with it. Now guarded by Suggs. Doncic outside. Pass to Ayton. Back to Reeves. Smart right side. De Silva with the rebound. Magic trail by 19.
And this one hasn't been in doubt for a bit now. They came out on a mission, and you can bag up this win for the Lakers.
They had more assists and shot the ball more efficiently. Those things tend to go hand in hand.
And that's so true. Without a doubt, their ball movement was essential to winning this game.
And with another win in the bag, they've racked up 46 total on the year.
After losing the first game, they've come back and evened things up in this one. They'll play one more time in this season series after this.
And what a huge performance it was for LeBron James.
Well, he was the reliable option for them on just about every possession. So dependable, always making the right decision.
Reeves, it's good from beyond the arc.
This has to feel good. They gave their fans a show and secured the W.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
Here's Carter. Oh, the stuff!
This goes to Desmond Bane.
And Doncic has got the ball here for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside Reeves. Now James. Doncic! The three is off. And so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just a tremendous performance.
And Allie LaForce has something for us on the sidelines. Hey, Allie.
Luka, you played well today.
All right, thanks, Allie. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you later.